Chapter 5: How to drive traffic to your beat store or website. Driving traffic to your beat store or website is one challenge that many producers face. Many times, producers ask, "What are the specific ways to drive traffic to my store?" And often, they don't get concrete answers. In this tutorial, we will talk about the ways to drive traffic to your beat store. The reason is, without traffic, your beats would just be there and no one will buy them. There are different ways of driving traffic to your beat store. The methods that involve the use of the pull technique work better than those that involve the push technique approach. In the pull technique, you attract the right audience that loves your music and then sell your music to them. In the push technique, you push your music to the general audience and hope that the right people will find it. Many producers are sending traffic to their beat store or website, but using the wrong technique. If you use the push technique, the traffic you send to your site will not convert to sales. So, you need to understand your audience. What age is your target audience? What is their financial capability? What is their educational status? Are they predominantly male or female? These clues will help you to understand where you should concentrate your efforts on pulling them to your side. As said earlier, there are many ways of driving traffic, but unless the traffic comes to your beat store is from the right audience, your efforts will simply be wasted. If you understand your audience, you will do the things that will attract them to you, and they will in turn check out your music. For instance, if you produce low-vibe hip-hop and the traffic you are driving to your beat store are those who are fans of high-beat hip-hop, the traffic will not convert to sales. And that can leave you wondering why the massive traffic you are driving to your page is not converting. That being said, how do you drive traffic to your beat store that converts? You need to attract the right audience to yourself first, before you sell them your music. Leverage social media. Do you know that there are about 3.3 billion people who are active on social media? But many people don't know the correct way to drive traffic from social media. What most producers do on social media is to drop links to their beat store on random posts and expect anyone who sees their link to click on it, get to their website or beat store and buy their beat. Some even spend money on ads and expect the ads to bring in a lot of traffic to their website. But I have to bust your bubble. Generating traffic from social media has long gone past the era of just placing random links and expecting it to bring in traffic. So, having seen the wrong ways that many producers try to use social media, let's discuss the right ways to do it. Every social media has its language. When it comes to using social media to drive traffic, you need to know how to create content made for each of these social media channels. You have to be someone who understands the language being spoken on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and you don't have to mix them up. On Instagram, for instance, the language of communication is images, and the images that get the least of engagement are those with a large number of text on them. The reason is that long posts are meant for Facebook and perhaps Twitter. People don't go on Instagram to read long posts. They want to see visually appealing pictures. So, if you simply take a screenshot of a post you made on Facebook and post it on Instagram, you will record low engagement. Look inwards and discover the things that get your attention. There are chances that these same things will generally get the attention of other people who identify with the kind of music you make. So, look for the things that get your attention. Is it news? Is it the picture of a producer sitting in front of an MPC? You don't have to be a social media specialist, but you should know how to attract the attention of the audience on each channel. And once you have attracted them, You have to find a way of starting a conversation with them through the vehicle of your content. Let me show you a practical example of how you could start a conversation using your content. Imagine that there is a viral video of a young girl singing, and the video is going viral because of the young girl's dance moves. Since the video is already viral, do you know you can take the video, flip it, and add some beats? After that, you could do a 1-minute video showing the behind scenes and post it on Instagram. You would be surprised at the kind of engagement the video would command. People would literally come to say that they love the video and will want to know where they can see more of your works. This is just a simple scenario. And did you notice how you could be able to drive traffic organically from simple things other than looking for where to place your links or put up some ads? To generate a lot of traffic from social media, think of creative ways of doing it instead of sharing your links on many posts. You have to be creative. Check Twitter and jump on hashtag conversations. Make meaningful contributions. People will want to see who is making the useful comments and will want to connect with you. Furthermore, if you have a sense of humor, make it come through to your audience when tweeting. Music is an extension of who you are. And if you show the humorous side of you, there will be someone out there who will want to connect with you. Create a connection. A lot of times, driving traffic is not such a direct effort. Many times, it comes as a byproduct of the content and buzz you have created using your content. Remember, people don't want to leave their social media. You have to give them so many reasons to leave, and you can only do that through the content you share. Get them to laugh. Get them to become passionate. Let them experience that one thing they never expected they could experience when they turned on their phone to check social media. But for you to achieve all these things, you have to come out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to build credibility. The people you want to visit your website or beat store want to know the face behind the beats. Show them the exciting things you would want them to know about you, and they will be interested in visiting your website. To end this tutorial, I can confidently say that social media remains your best bet when it comes to driving traffic to your beat store or website. But you have to do it the right way to see results. You have to make people come to you instead of just pushing your links to them. You want to attract the kind of audience that loves your music, engage in a conversation with them, and then send them to your website or anywhere you have hosted your beats.